Welcome back everybody, Tomatronic here with episode number 14 of A Jedi's Tale here in Rimworld. This is my first Let's Play series and I think I've finally figured out how to get the video and the audio to sound how I want. Now, there are still occasional problems with the audio, but I think it's mainly to do with what I'm doing. Sometimes I occasionally knock the microphone by mistake, and it is literally just a process of me getting used to speaking into a microphone while I'm playing a game, because it's not something that comes naturally to most people. So we find our group pretty much how we saw them in the last episode. We've been ravaged by blight, losing most of our crops that were barely ready to harvest anyway. I'm going to get fingers here to refuel this generator. I'm sorry, I know you're in the middle of playing a game, and I know recreation is important, but you have the best mood in the colony currently, and I don't think you're going to mind picking up some chem fuel. And just I need to get those batteries back up and full again before I'll be happy about the power situation. I wonder if this one's connected. Yeah, it is. Okay. So I've got all the power being generated going into the batteries and then being pumped around the base, except for the wind turbine, which is pumping power directly into the base and is doing alright for itself actually. What's going on with Olaf? He's having a tantrum. Okay. As long as he doesn't hurt anybody else, I don't really mind. We've started using this weapon store now, which is good. I'm going to put it on preferred. Hopefully make them realise a bit sooner that they need to fill up that room with weapons, although they do like to keep them on their shelves just in case there's any late night invaders and they find themselves without a gun. I could understand that. I need to get this room finished here and this one ASAP. This one's actually bigger than the others. I was thinking of giving it to Boss and Tank as kind of celebration of their hard work. So I'm going to put a royal bed in there, but I don't have any gold. Okay. So I'm just going to put a normal double bed in there then. I forgot you needed gold for that. I thought I could do it with silver maybe. Maybe I can. Yes, I can build a silver royal bed. It would cost 1,000 silver and it would still cost gold. Okay, I understand. So no, I'm just going to stick with the normal double bed. In fact, right now I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to build another normal single bed in here and just treat it the same as every other room for now. I'm going to put a dresser. Now, one thing I haven't put in any of the rooms is end tables. I will do that shortly. They don't cost too much wood. 30 wood. I want to put an end table next to all their beds. It's always a nice feeling to be able to place a glass of water on the bedside table. So I'll make sure I give them all, even though this one's not right next to the bed, I think it still counts. And the prisoners don't need them, and I don't want to put one in here really. This room is just temporary. As soon as these two are done, I will be able to make that back into a prisoner cell. So Olaf is in intense pain, and that's what started his tantrum. What I will do when somebody wakes up who's got force heal is I keep forgetting basically to take advantage of these force powers, and I think it's because I played the game for so long without them, and I know they're there, and I know that this is a Star Wars based world that we're playing in, but I just forget. I forget that we have these extra powers, that we can heal each other much more quickly than through medicine, and it's just a case of reminding myself here and there. So, most pressing issue right now is food. We don't have any. We have 49 raw and nothing cooked. What's Sky doing? Okay, hauling stuff. Okay, fine. So we really need to get, oh man, this whole field gone to blight. As soon as Fingers wakes up, I'm going to send him straight to First of all, finish off harvesting this corn. I don't know if we can use it. I don't think we can. But I'd like to clear the blight out completely. So then I don't have to worry about it infecting anything else. Fingers is still asleep. I'm just going to wait for him to wake up. He's the best chance we have right now of anything really happening. And he's only assigned to that, so he should just go and do that automatically. What are you doing, Fingers? Cloud watching. I'm sorry, but right now I can't afford that. And I know you're going to stop every time I tell you. That's fine. I understand your reluctance. It's your time, but this is a priority. So Natalia is now in a sadistic rage, beating up on the prisoners as Sky did, but Reinek didn't take it from Sky and actually knocked him out. So yeah, Natalia's now running away and gonna have a go at Kiko. I guess okay, well, Kiko, being rested and full of beans, easily took out poor Natalia there. Don't really know what her problem is. We just saved her from a very sticky situation. Let's check. Oh, so Natalia's room is ready. Good. That's one good thing at least. So mind-shattering pain. Boss, you can't heal other people, but you can heal yourself. No? Not enough force powers yet? Okay. Interesting. After a full night's sleep, I thought he would be able to do that by now. I'm going to send Doc, forget about the prisoner. I'm going to heal. Who needs healing badly? Olaf. And fix it also. Heal Velasquez. Where are you going to fix it? Okay. Okay, so that worked. Olaf is up and about. And where's he heading? Hunting Muffalo. Fantastic. We need all the hunters and gatherers we can get right now. This is almost all ready to harvest. Some of it is already, I believe. Yeah. What's Fingers doing right now? Harvesting oak tree. No, I don't really want you to be cutting trees. Damn it. Spreading over into our hay grass now. I'll tell you what, it's one of the most difficult challenges in the game for me. Always has been. The old blight. I hate it. And luckily, I mean, it normally happens earlier on, which I guess could work both ways. You don't have as many crops, but you also don't have as many crops to rely on other things. We're lucky that this rice wasn't affected. Pure luck, I think, because it could have easily spread, and we didn't really have a chance to save any of these fields that were affected, so bit of luck there on our part. I'm just going to make sure, is anybody on grow? I might ask Cook to go and start harvesting this rice. Velasquez is a major break risk. Let's see why. Yeah, I understand, but I'm hoping you're going to get out of that. Fingers prioritise those hay grass there so it doesn't spread. I believe it's still spreading, look. Okay. Fingers is working like a trooper now. Literally a trooper with a stormtrooper helmet on. It's not what I meant the figure of speech, but anyway. Consuming raw rice. Is it really that bad? Damn, okay, well. No need to cut that really. Get back up there. As soon as all this blight's clear, I'll be more comfortable to reseed or resow the whole field. Or the whole fields, all the fields. Until then, I don't really want to waste any time or energy planting in a field that could just be diseased in the next second or two. That laser sound is Velasquez and Cook both hunting, which is good. Fingers is still working. Almost cleared all the blight now, which is great. I'm definitely going to make him clear all this before the end of the day. Even though he doesn't particularly want to. Come on, finish the job, dude. Last one. Alright, that is the blight gone. Hopefully it doesn't come back. Well, hopefully if it does come back, it doesn't come back for a while, because we really need to stock up on food. We've got some meat coming in now. And I'm going to put Fingers back on grow, which means he can start to harvest. If there is anything to harvest, yeah. Harvest this rice. Just once. And then he's going to go stargazing. Sometimes I feel the... I mean, I know we have a set schedule. I realise that. Which reminds me I need to fix our new recruits. That's really our initiation process, isn't it? Once they've been restricted to their certain hours, then they feel, and the rest of the gang feel, that they're part of the team. It's an important process. So for the first time, 1 second, Reinek is going crazy again, berserk. Oh dear, how long have they been stuck in there? How long have they been stuck in there? When I'm watching this back and editing it, I'm going to try and work out how long I've had 3 colonists trapped in this room. I'm hoping it wasn't long, because it's extremely embarrassing, but they should be able to get out now. I'm going to get Tank to just wait here by the door. If Reinek decides to punch through that steel door, actually, I'm just going to take him out. Much faster, much easier, and we don't have to rebuild the door. Where was I before? I was talking about something I cannot remember at all. Cannot remember. It's completely slipped my mind. If it was important, then I apologise. How's the cooking going? Still got our 3 cooks assigned to cooking and nothing else previously. So technically, ooh, I really hope these guys, they don't want to trade. I don't believe it. Boss is not in a good mood. Extremely hungry, serious pain. Heal yourself. There we go. Is that better? Okay. Nobody to trade with here, I don't think. No. So, that's a shame. I was hoping I could buy some food, or... I need to get that gun out of there. Why has nobody gone and picked that up? Shu, go and pick that up. So I think almost everybody has a blaster rifle or a blaster gun of some kind of laser. Apart from Sky. Sky doesn't have anything, and these two don't have anything, of course, because they are pacifists. So I need to get Sky a weapon. Now, is it better to take a blaster pistol or maybe a battle rifle? I'm going to go for the battle rifle. Purely because I think it will be longer range. What's that there? Frontier rifle. Normal blaster. No, okay. I think the blaster rifle is best. So these guys just passing through, eh? The Galactic Empire. They're tax officers. They haven't asked me for any tax. Maybe they just take it automatically. Interesting. This is all steel. Incredible. I'm sure as soon as Shu is back on her feet, she will start to get on with the mining process again. I'm going to make Dot go and heal Shu a bit. And Boss, the next force power you're getting, son, is heal other, because it's annoying that you don't have it. Cook, I'm going to give everybody heal other now, just because I've realised recently how useful it is. Fingers, I'm going to give you another force pool point. You don't have anything. You don't have anything, and Doc. What can I give you? Force speed again? Force defense, I think. And fix it. Another pool point, I think. So tank is the one that's actually going up the slowest, and I guess that's because she's had less kills than anybody else. Being a lightsaber, being our only lightsaber specialist. What the hell is that? Rachel Marine, what the hell is that? Is that a dead body? Why is it there? That's bizarre. Tank, please remove the body. Maybe we don't have enough graves. No, we do. We have graves. Why aren't we burying and hauling these weapons? Burying the people and hauling the weapons? It doesn't make any sense. We need to strip them all. So we've got all our bad clothing here now, and hopefully should only have decent. Wow. 35%. Good. What does that mean? Anyway. Yeah, maybe we should limit the percentage in here. There's not much over 50%. Unsure about that. Yeah, so I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. We have slightly more pressing issues in the way of starvation, but everybody's mood is okay. Everybody's kind of healed up now, apart from Natalia. And one of our prisoners, Rinnick. I'm going to call him Rinnick, because Rhynick doesn't sound good. Rinnick is still healing as well. Who was our cleaner? Was it Lady? Lady, I don't really want you to be doing Warden. Although you are very good at it. I think we have... I don't really want Sky to be doing it either. Natalia is our best counsellor. And Boss is also very good at it. I'm going to leave them and let Lady just clean. She finds it therapeutic. She's not complaining about her task, but she does make it clear that occasionally she would like to do other things. Brian would oblige. He's not one to restrict people from following their passions. So we're all good. We've got good power going. The batteries are a bit low, but I think these boomalopes are giving us enough chem fuel so far that we don't need to be refining it ourselves. Natalia has inspired trade. It would be perfect timing for a trade to come along. I was thinking earlier that maybe at some point we could try and trade with one of the local factions, possibly here. See, they're only going to buy meat. Oh no. They'll buy lots of things. Okay, good. There's no way to find out what they have to sell. The human-like covenant of Ulbaron. It could be a risk. It's a long way away. So, yeah, it would be a risk, and there's no guarantee they'd have any food to sell us. There's still this whole peace talks thing, but I think that time has passed. I think there's only 5 days left. And 16 days left here to take out the 4 enemies and get some gold. The problem being the distance of it. Maybe now we've got more people, we'll be able to do it. Who knows? Maybe in the next day or two we can think about forming a caravan and heading out. We've only got 16 days to do it, and let me check the... let's just do that out of... no, not that, just in case it goes wrong. Let me just do this, just to see. 4.7 days to get there. Okay, so we don't need to make that decision yet. We could actually make it to these peace talks still then. So let's just see how far it would take to get there. Take 2 days to get there. So we could still make that decision in 3 days if we really wanted to go and make peace with the Priory, who have attacked us. Well, they haven't attacked us for a while, but they did at the beginning quite a lot. Nobody's really sure if they want to make peace with them. And then there is the option of claiming these 4 enemy bounties for a bit of gold, which is actually worth 2,210 silver or dollars, whatever you want to say. So we've got options. We're definitely going to have to start trading if we can't start producing our own food. Wow, what happened there? A boom rat blew up and has set fire to things. That's not good. Doc, please come and see to that before it spreads. Well, Natalia is already on it. Hopefully she'll be fast enough to get there before it spreads into the wall. Thank you, lady, for putting out the fire. That's perfect. So Kiko I saw as a 0 resistance now. So very soon Kiko should be recruited onto our team. And Kiko is a doctor, if I believe correctly. Yeah. Very good doctor. So Doc will have some support, and I can take Fingers away from that and make sure that Fingers stays on the farm where I believe that he should be. He's sowing heal root now, and really I would rather he was healing something we can eat. So I want to send him to the cornfield instead. So he's going to gradually start sowing the corn there. We've got quite a lot of meat. There's still plenty of wildlife to hunt, luckily. We can get a few more buck while they're around. Maybe another doe. Are there any more boomalopes anywhere? No, don't think so. There's some boom rats, but they're no good. We need to, yeah, I mean the boom rats, the boomalopes are providing basically our power right now, along with this wind turbine. If for some reason these boomalopes die or run away or whatever, we can always build more wind power. I'm not sure we have any steel because there's no building going on there. I don't know what Shu is doing. Yeah, compacted steel. Good idea, Shu. That's what I was going to ask you to do. Okay, and Tank is taking it as it comes. Great. Getting this wall built at the top. So we're almost completely protected from the bottom and from the top now, and the left. So only really have to worry about the right hand side. We have a basic, I'm going to call this a lure, or a snare maybe, would be a better word. The idea being that they get channeled in and we set up defences to get them from the rear and from the front. And I'm going to kind of do the same thing here, I think. Maybe a more crude version. I think I'll just build the steel wall like this. I may as well just do one column. I don't know why I did a giant column there. So this would channel them in, and then hopefully as they come through we'll be able to take them out. I'm going to try a technique that I thought of yesterday while I was thinking about how I can defend the base, and that is going to be based on a bollard system. If I place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 1, 2, 3, 4, like so, in theory, they're going to have to scatter to get through these bricks, and I'll be able to... It'll just give me extra defense, I feel. It could not work. I could be completely wrong, and it might be terrible. But I want to give it a try. Maybe I should have done it with sandbags, actually, so that at least we can shoot over them. The problem is, for example, this gun, the line of sight is completely blocked for the entrance. So yeah, I'm going to cancel all of that and do it with sandbags instead. At least this way that we can shoot over them. So it'll add protection for us, for their incoming fire, but we'll still be able to shoot over them to get them on the way in. Don't know if it's going to work, I have no idea. What I might do as well is start to... I might delete this bottom half here and instead build along like that. And yeah, this should have been destroyed already. And I'm also going to destroy this and this. Is that right? All of that, in fact. Yeah, and then I'll build that across. Okay. So now I've got these little holes where I can put cannons at the back, so as they're running through they won't see the cannons there until they're too close, the turrets, sorry, until they're too close, and then the turrets will be able to at least take them out from the sides as we're shooting at them from the front. I have no idea if this setup's going to work, but you have to try these things. The slowest pathway in history, in the history of construction. It's taken so long to get that done. It's because I haven't got many people on crafting, and crafting is so far back on the list that even if people are assigned to it, it's rare that they actually get around to doing it. Boss is completely consumed with hunting and being a doctor. Although, see, like Sky, I don't want to be doing doctoring. Not with the level of 3. And Natalia, not either. Construction, no. Growing, okay, growing, you can help with growing. Plant cutting, fine. Not good enough for crafting either. And Sky, okay, handling, fine. Hunting, yeah, I guess. Okay. Construction. I forget what Sky's main talent was. Oh yeah, okay, shooting. So, what weapon have you got? It better be a good one. It's a battle rifle. I don't believe it. Alright, that's fine. We'll keep you with that for the time being. So, I would like somebody to be a dedicated crafter. The problem is... who? It's got to be either Tank or Fix It. But Fix It's so good at building, and I mean, I don't know why Fix It's on Grow. I suppose it's okay to help out with growing and mining. I don't know. When there's this many colonists, it starts to get slightly overwhelming, trying to think about what jobs they're all doing. So right now, I mean, as long as I've got somebody on everything that I need don't need tailoring or art at the moment. I want to increase crafting, but I don't want to give it to Lady just yet, because she's doing a good job cleaning the base, and the base is dirty. Cleaning this cooking area is especially an important thing to do regularly. And I forgot about this ambrosia. It's still 50% grown, okay. That's good to remember. I actually remembered it. Quite impressed with myself for that. And 10 o'clock almost. people are just relaxing now, the end of a hard day. Fingers, although doesn't appear to have got much done, has been harvesting this rice by the looks of things, which is great. As soon as we've got a supply of rice in here, it means we can start plant matter. Yeah, it means we can start using it with the meat as well and start making some fine meals, which we already have one. Somebody's just eating it though. And Olaf is cooking a fine meal, which is great. Let's have a quick check on the force powers. Don't think anybody's leveled up recently. Oh yeah, Fingers, well done dude. I am going to give you some kind of offensive power now. Let's go for... that would be good for tank. Drain another entity of life force. Interesting. Let's do that. Alright. As I said in a previous episode, I've completely abandoned the idea of them being on the light or the dark or the grey sides of the Force. As I said before, they are all trying to get away from those rules and restrictions anyway, and they're just going to do what they feel is right and what they feel they need to train in to protect the colony. And right now, that's what they're going to do. Nobody's judging them. The other 7 colonists who, for the first time, outrank the Force sensitives in the settlement, they don't pass judgment. They know that they're lucky to be surrounded by 6 young, enthusiastic and tough individuals that are looking out for them as well as themselves. So everybody's heading to bed, and I'm going to speed things up now until the morning. Unless something major goes on during the night, we'll catch up with them again in the morning. Fingers is up at the crack of dawn to get on with the harvesting of the rice fields. Doc is also giving him a hand before doing his... Doc's also giving him a hand before doing her normal research. Not sure why she went over there. Maybe to eat the rice actually, instead of harvesting it. Hillary's being attacked by a lynx. So the only fair thing to do is to kill the lynx. Now, because my food supplies are so low, all my animals are here eating our rice, and I want to get to a stage where I have enough hay grass here where I can make my animals just eat that. But I really need to get some hunting going as well. I don't seem to be able to provide enough food for all my colonists. That is the major problem. So, how to get around that? I'm going to build another farm, and this one is going to be rice again. Where's rice? Rice, there. Rice grows quicker than most other crops, I believe, and although it can only provide simple meals, if we hunt as well, it can provide double. Now, is that lynx injured? Because it killed Hillary. Wow. And now it's eating Hillary, I think. Boss didn't realise that was happening and walked straight past. And as soon as he did realise, he doesn't have any force powers. How? How long is it going to be until he can use force powers again? Well, Boss was considering using his force lightning on the lynx to teach it a lesson. Fixie doesn't have any way of killing it with force powers either, which is disappointing. It seems too easy just to shoot the lynx in the head, but Boss has to do it to honour Hillary, our loyal companion right from the beginning. Now, unfortunately for Hillary, she's died at a time where we don't have any food, so she can expect to be chopped up and made into dog stew. Boss is not having any of it and is going to take on this lynx by himself. Fix-It's aware of what's going on and hovers behind just to see how it goes. The lynx has decided to run and now it's heading back to fight. Fix-It springs into action and Fingers is in the right place at the right time and uses Force Drain on the lynx to finish it off. Wow, that was amazing. Fingers, absolutely incredible. And runs off like it was nothing. Super impressed with that. Maybe I should give them all this Force Drain thing if it works. So Fingers is now focusing on cutting trees more than planting. Now that shouldn't be, because growing goes before cutting plants. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with Fingers. Let's see what he does after eating. Harvesting oak tree, you see? Not quite. Ah, of course. So that he can sow this field. Okay, I understand. But what would be more useful maybe is if you finish off sowing this cornfield that you keep forgetting about. Why are you going over there? Okay, you know what? I'm not going to argue with you. You're the expert. Shu is hammering away at this silver, which is excellent. We've now got... Wow, it's a lot as well. Nice, Shu. So yeah, we lost one of our bonded animals, Hillary. Who she was bonded to, I cannot remember. Let's just check the message again. Was bonded to Fix-It, so we can expect Fix-It to be a little bit upset about that. -8 for 20 days, wow. Okay, sorry about that, Fix-It. I mean, there wasn't much I could do. The lynx jumped out of nowhere and basically bit the head off your dog. I don't know what else I can say about that. We have some chinchilla meat. I'm not complaining which animal it is right now. We need all the food we can get. And our defences are looking pretty good. We've got this way for them to enter here. Almost blocked this off. So the only places we really need to worry about soon is this area here. And what I'm going to do is build out to this mountain and build out to this mountain and try and utilise at least the thick stone walls we've got as protection. Sky feeling pretty shitty. Hunting the doe still, which is great. Who does this bird belong to here? Sky. I'm going to make that for prisoners again, Sky. I'm going to give you one of the bigger rooms because I know you're feeling a bit down. Everybody agrees that it'd be a nice treat for Sky to have a big room. I still need to get a light bill in there, I think. A dresser. And a plant pot. And I want to get these bloody stones hauled out. There's a real reluctancy to hauling in this place. Lady, can you please clean that? God knows how long that blood's been on the floor in Doc's room. Okay, great. Next stage. We are finally able to research gun turrets. And then following that, shortly the autocannon turrets, which are amazing. I think we have to get microelectronics first, actually. So that's not so amazing. But for now, let me just double check there's nothing else we require urgently. IEDs would be good. But you need mortar shells. Okay, fine. I'm going to go for gun turrets. It's been a long time coming. What do I need for that? Yeah, as soon as I've got gun turrets, I can build military grade turrets, shredder turrets, precision turrets, blast turrets, and it goes on and on. But I mean, these Vulcan turrets with 12,000 research points. I mean, I don't know. I can't promise I'll ever get that far. But we're going to get as far as we can. We agreed that. I'm invested in this as much as Brian and the rest of the gang are. I must admit I'm slightly surprised I've made it this far. My past experiences of the game have always led to me being wiped out or being put in such a shitty situation that the game just becomes not fun. I was kind of hoping in a sadistic way that would happen during this series, just because the fact that I'm filming it means that I can't just quit, and I think how I deal with the absolute despair of being in a bad situation like that would be quite humorous to watch. But so far I think we've been both lucky and skillful. I'm not talking about my skill as a gamer, I mean the characters themselves. They're feeling rather accomplished and maybe slightly, maybe even a bit cocky. Boss and Tank, they've been talking here and there, but really Doc is the backbone of this group. The research that she's been doing is really moving things forward for us, providing better protection, better security, better technology, and ultimately will help us survive longer. So another day draws to a close, and we're going to speed it up throughout the night, as usual, unless anything major happens. So, as they sleep, I'm going to speed things up, and I think I'll call it an end to this episode. I keep recording too long, and the episodes are much longer than I was originally intending, so I'm going to try and gradually cut them down. But I just get carried away, and I like to play this game, so thanks very much for watching. We will catch up again with the gang in the morning. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye!